Welcome everyone to the 7th award ceremony of the Galien MedStartUp, the Innovation Award of the Prix Galien. I'm Elzarif Boukadoum, the Managing Director for Healthcare at Business France North America and the Director of Preparation for the Galien MedStartUp Award. I'm here today with Bernard Pousseau, the Chairman of the MedStartUp Committee, and our 9 award nominees. For 50 years, the Galien Award has been the authority in the biopharmaceutical and medical device research. Worldwide, the Prix Galien is regarded as the equivalent of the Nobel Prize. To respond to a high demand from our industry for a Startup Innovation Award, Business France has proudly partnered with the Galien Foundation to create, 7 years ago, the Galien MedStartUp Innovation Award. All of this wouldn't be possible without the energy, the inspiration, and the vision of one man, Bernard Pousseau, the Director of Cross-Holding, former Chairman and CEO of Foyet, and the Chairman of the Galien MedStartUp Award. Bernard Pousseau has put together an inspiring committee who need no introduction. So we are very honored to be able to rely on the jury member, tremendous expertise, and sincerely thankful for having you all on this journey. Thank you for believing in innovation and for believing in the Galien MedStartUp project. This year, the pandemic situation has impacted our plan to bring us all together in New York, but it did not impact our willingness to create a valuable and exciting program for the 2020 edition. I would like to thank Bruno Cohen and the Galien Foundation team, as well as the Business France team, who have worked this year to make this event happen. Merci Juliette Aubry, merci Adeline Dabin for your devotion on this program. Last but not least, before starting this award ceremony, I would like to send my best regard to all the nominees who have submitted a stunning and unique application. Now, it's an honor to introduce Brian Spielman, the Chief Grant Officer at Advara and a Master of Ceremony for the 2020 Galien MedStartUp Award. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Elsa, and good afternoon and good evening, everybody. Well, it's exciting to be back. Unfortunately, we're not together, but we are together virtually, which I guess is what we're going to have to get used to for some period of time. You know, as everybody knows, startups are the backbone of the future, and all the greatest science, at least all the innovation, not all, most of the innovation in science happens at startup companies. And so this ceremony, as it's been in the past, is the celebration of innovation as well as scientific excellence. And equally, it's an opportunity to talk about the strong bond that exists between France and the United States, and has always existed between France and the United States in the fields of medicine and pharmaceutical innovation. So it's exciting to be here again and to share the successes of the various winners and also the contribution of everyone to the scientific process. So like in the Oscars for the movies, we have 3 categories. One is best collaboration in the pharmaceutical or biotechnology industry. So that's category number 1. Second category is best collaboration in medtech or digital health sector. And the third category is best collaboration, dedication to the developing or underserved populations worldwide. For each category, 3 nominees have been selected. During this ceremony, we will review the nominees and announce 1 winner for each category. So let me introduce Bernard Pousseau, who's the chair of the Galien MedStartUp Award, before we reveal the 2020 MedStartUp Award winners. Bernard, nice to see you. In this case, you don't tower over me when we stand next to each other, so I feel like we're at equal height, which is very exciting. So I'll turn it over to you, and then we'll take it from there.
Good afternoon, Brian, and thanks for your nice comments. I will retaliate, hopefully, as early as possible when we see each other. Good afternoon with that to everybody. Thank you for joining us. It's always a very exciting moment to proceed with the uncovering of the Galien MedStartUp Awards. We've done that now for a number of years, and we're seeing the impact of this institution now growing and really serving its purpose in helping those startups to grow and find sometimes the financing to accelerate their development. I just want to quickly remind everybody on the what we are awarding. Essentially, we are trying to encourage and recognize the importance of global collaboration, transatlantic collaboration, to have an impact on human health conditions. So that has been key in the determination of winners over the years. And the other aspect is to underscore the crucial role of startups to fuel innovation today. And that's why the Galien Foundation has been so keen and involved in making these awards happen. So at a glance, just to tell you where we stand in 2020, we reached out to 1,000 entities in the biotech, medtech, or digital health sectors at the beginning of the year. More than 30 projects with significant collaboration were deemed eligible per our criteria and what I just reminded you of earlier. And those were submitted and reviewed in the summer. And our jury shortlisted 9 nominees. And today we will reveal the 3 winners, and as Brian indicated, 1 winner per category. So it's very exciting, and maybe to refresh everybody's memory, I'd like also to give you a chance to see the jury members and those who have reviewed your applications and determined the winners of this afternoon.
Bernard Pousseau, Director of Roche Holding AG, former Chairman and CEO Wyeth, Committee Chair. Roch d'Oliva, Honorary CEO UCB. Michael Dolston, Global R&D President Pfizer. Jean-Pierre Garnier, former CEO GSK. Penny Heaton, CEO Bill and Melinda Gates Medical Research Institute. Franz Humer, former Chairman and CEO Roche. François Maison-Rouge, Senior Managing Director Evercore Partners. Elias Zerhouni, former Head of Global R&D Sanofi.
We're very proud of our great selection committee. And so without any further ado, let's transition to the first category. So the first category, remember, is Best Collaboration in the Pharmaceutical or Biotechnology Industry. And our 3 finalists are Epigene Labs in partnership with UCSF. Equim's lab has developed an AI-enabled platform for genomic data-driven drug discovery in oncology. Number 2, Nycox, in partnership with Bausch & Lomb, partnered to bring a novel effective molecule to the glaucoma market. And number 3, Tree Frog Therapeutics, in partnership with the Harvard's Stem Cell Institute, Dana-Farber Cancer Institute, and FBRI Japan, to study the quality of induced pluripotent stem cells grown with 3D STEM technology. Bernard, I'll hand it over to you.
Okay, and the winner is Tree Frog Therapeutics in conjunction with the Harvard's Stem Cell Institute, the Dana-Farber's Cancer Institute, and the Foundation for Biomedical Research and Innovation at Kobe, Japan. Look, well, yes, well done. Great project. If I had to summarize how we felt, everybody realizes the potential of stem cells therapies in a wide range of conditions today, such as cancer, or diabetes, or Parkinson's disease. But obstacles often remain the high cost of stem cell treatment due to a number of issues, such as the unscalable manufacturing capacities, insufficient quality, resulting in still very, very high production costs. So Tree Frog Therapeutics has developed a system, a disruptive 3D cell culture technology, allowing the mass production of allogeneic cell therapies with unprecedented quality while cutting production costs by potentially a factor of 10. So that's like a no-brainer. This technology will make stem cells accessible to millions of patients, making them both safer and more affordable. And all this was achieved in combining the best minds on the subject from Japan, Europe, and the US. Need I say more? Overall, the jury recognized the unique value proposition and the strength of the partnership. Congratulations to TreeFrog and the QC STEM Consortium, as they call themselves. Let's hear from TreeFrog.
Sorry, Bruno, go ahead. Yes, from Jean-Luc Trelliot and Kevin Alessandri. Hear from those guys.
Honestly, we're super happy to be awarded this prize because the Galien MedStartUp prize is not only awarding TreeFrog, it's awarding a Q system. So it's an initiative between us and top experts in the field. We're lucky enough to be working with expertise in Boston, the HACI, the Dana-Farber, in Japan with FBRI, and in Paris with the Imaging Institute. And with our goal at TreeFrog to give cell therapy for all, we need this deep look into the quality of what we do, into the throughput that we are able to bring to cell therapies. And it's very important for us because what we want to bring is really a safe and affordable means to produce cell therapies. And being awarded this prize is very important for our development.
Yes, for our company, for TreeFrog, it's truly a milestone. And I should say that when we met 7 years ago in the atomic bunker of the Geneva University, I could not have bet for a better outcome. And this prize, it's truly a validation. Now we are developing a hub in Boston, and that's where we will base our partnering strategy. And so for us, it's really crux in our strategy. So we would like to address special thanks. So we cannot thank everybody, but first I would like to thank our team because despite of COVID-19, we managed to set up our new site and we are now more than 30. And I would like also to address a special thanks to the people who helped us in the last years in Bordeaux, in the Nouvelle-Aquitaine region, at the national and European level. And now I should say, Boston, nous voilà.
TreeFrog Therapeutics, cell therapy for all.
Boston,
nous voilà.
Boston, nous voilà.
Nous voilà.
Thank you guys and congratulations again. So let's moving on to award number 2, best collaboration in the medtech or digital health sector. So I'll give you the 3 nominees. EndoDiag, in partnership with Mayo Clinic, developed EndoDetect, a simple, affordable, and non-invasive diagnostic test for endometriosis. Implicity, in partnership with Ironrod Health, developed a universal remote monitoring to deliver better care for patients with cardiovascular implantables. And Wondercraft collaborated with the Shirley Ryan Ability Lab to develop a personal mobility exoskeleton, the first self-balanced exoskeleton on the market. Bernard.
And the winner of this new second category is Wondercraft, collaboration with the Shirley Ryan Ability Lab from Chicago. And as you just heard, they developed the first personal mobility exoskeleton, the first self-balanced skeleton on the market. Together, they've implemented the most advanced robotic algorithms and artificial intelligence to develop the first walking exoskeleton to provide mobility to wheelchair users. The jury liked this proposal very much on the subject of the value proposition. Wondercraft walking system is a life-changing design. It will provide mobility to people with physical impairment confined to wheelchair today. It works for any type of movement, not just walking. You can walk stairs, etc. Much more efficient rehab tool than manual training or treadmills that are being used today. In terms of societal impact, Wondercraft's device has the potential to socialize or re-socialize millions of people with disabilities suffering from mobility impairment. Just to refresh your mind, more than 30 million people live today, most of their days in a wheelchair. And in terms of collaboration, the jury liked that Wondercraft partnered with worldwide renowned engineers and centers to support its ambition. For the jury, it was an elegant technology backed by a strong partnership, and that is path to success. So congratulations to Wondercraft and the Shirley Ryan Ability Lab. Well done.
So now we'll turn it over to an acceptance speech from Mathieu Mosselin, CEO of Wondercraft.
Greetings from Paris. We at Wondercraft are extremely proud to receive the Galien Award. We started this company 8 years ago from a simple observation. In the last 50 years, the whole world has underwent several technological revolutions. But for the walking impaired, it is still the same old wheelchair. This is why we founded Wondercraft, to develop the first truly walking exoskeleton, self-balanced, capable of walking like a human being. The Galien Award is an awesome testimony to the work done by Wondercraft team to realize our mission, leveraging the most advanced robotics to let people that cannot walk, walk again. The award is also a great reward for the hundreds of patients and therapists that have used our exoskeleton in Europe. Instead of a few dozen steps with traditional manual therapies, they relearn to walk with thousands of steps per day. In a first phase, Wondercraft exoskeleton allows to deliver rehab according to RUN principles that form a universal consensus. Walk rehabilitation should be made by letting patients walk. In a second phase, in a few years, we will issue a personal version of our walk exoskeleton that will accompany persons with walk disability in their daily lives. They will recover their mobility at home, in their communities, autonomously without aids or crutches. For Wondercraft, the Galien Award could not come at a better time. We are currently preparing our entry in the US market. In less than a year, we will submit our application to the FDA for the approval of our exoskeleton in the US market. The Galien Award will be a great help to reach out to more rehab institutions, more partners in the US to achieve our objectives faster. For this, I want to thank the members of the jury for believing in our mission, that every person that requires it will get the mobility it deserves.
Thank you, Mathieu. And now we'll move on to the third category, best collaboration dedicated to the developing or underserved populations worldwide. Our three nominees are CIL Care, in partnership with CBSET, define and deliver solutions for patients with hearing disorders. eScopics, collaboration with North Carolina State University to bring together a dematerialized the ultrasound systems with a specific biomarker to lung damages to detect lung disease severity. And three, Randall's, in partnership with BASF, to develop solutions for unique formulation challenges. I'll turn it over to Bernard for the envelope.
And the winner for this third category is eScopics and the Ultrasonic Material Characterization Lab at North Carolina State University. So congratulations to this team and for this project. The reason the jury liked your proposal is in terms of value added. We definitely recognize the ambition of eScopics to push the digital revolution on the ultrasound industry by transforming a card-based ultrasound system into an app-based solution. Compared to the CT scan approach, it is ultra portable. It's going to function wirelessly, can be used at patient bedside. Obviously, a much easier technology than what is currently done and not necessarily possible for all. So that will expand the ability to assess the lung damage. In terms of societal impact, we believe that eScopics, the dematerialization of ultrasound systems and their biomarker will contribute to easily screen large population and improve global health, especially during a pandemic time. So we are reminded of the importance of developing more tools closer to patients, faster to implement. So congratulations on Escopix and its partners. We're very, very impressed by your project.
And now an acceptance speech from the winner, CEO Claude Cohn-Barry, CEO of Escopix.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Claude Cohen-Bacri, and I'm the founder of Escopix. It's a pleasure for me today to receive this 2020 Galien MedStartUp Prize, and I'm particularly proud to receive this distinction in the category of developing and underserved countries. We all know too well that disease, pain, and suffering has no borders. And it is without borders that research and innovation has to give its best to provide solutions for all. This prize today honors our Franco-American collaboration with North Carolina State University in the field of pulmonary ultrasound. In a few words, Escopix is a medtech startup company that softwareizes ultrasound imaging with disruptive technology to dematerialize premium systems. The product is a simple downloadable software app running on a PC, a tablet, or a smartphone that connects to and controls a smart digital ultrasound probe. After MRI and X-ray CT, Escopix is the first ultrasound manufacturer that leverages AI-based processing algorithms. It totally shifts the paradigm of ultrasound imaging and optimizes image reconstruction with ultra-low consumption transducers, addressing in a unique way that key issue of all current ultra-portable systems. Furthermore, its innovative software architecture is capable of providing innovative ultrasound features that are true imaging biomarkers for specific chronic conditions. Non-expert users benefit from these premium capabilities without any acquisition or interpretation expertise. Instead of costly equipment, Escopix offers affordable solutions to target fast-growing specialty and point-of-care ultrasound markets. Its application-specific apps are dedicated to clinical condition and easy to use by any healthcare professionals, including nurses. They are unique solutions to a huge clinical need of preventive and active surveillance of chronic conditions in metabolic, inflammatory, pulmonary, or cardiovascular disease. Since the 90s, ultrasound has turned digital. Following the trend of all digital technologies today, it will undoubtedly undergo the same revolution as the photo industry, for example. Smartphones have replaced professional cameras, leveraging their software image processing capabilities. Escopix's vision is to pioneer such a digital transformation for ultrasound. This prize today is for all of us at Escopix and North Carolina University, a valuable recognition of the quality of our collaborations and a testimony of trust in our vision of the future of care. Thank you.
Thank you, Claude. So let me conclude first of all by thanking the audience. I know this is a very different dynamic than at previous events, but we appreciate your participation and engagement. Congratulations to the nominees. All of you demonstrated tremendous innovation and real thought to how to move the fields of medicine forward, and we appreciate all of your efforts. And congratulations to the winners, Trefog Therapeutics, Wondercraft, and Escopix. It was an honor to learn about your business and to see how successful it will be going forward. It's been another amazing year of innovation, and we look forward, and as the previous 7 years have been, or previous 6 years have been. So it's great to continue to be part of this exciting award. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to Bernard Pousseau for some concluding remarks. And we hope to see you in New York next year for the MedStartup and Galien Awards of 2020. Bernard.
Thank you, Brian. You're doing a very good job. Thank you so much. I would like also to extend on behalf of the jury first, but also on behalf of Business France and the Foundation Galien, my heartfelt congratulations to all the winners of this 2020 Galien MedStartups Awards. Like me, and speaking to the audience, I hope you are excited by these technologies and want them marketed widely and fast. But let me also extend our congratulations to the other 6 nominees that were mentioned, and who presented excellent proposal. I mean, it is extremely entertaining to read those applications, and you know, some are page turners and look more like a John Grisham's thriller than you know, technical proposal. So it's a blessing to be a member of this jury and to have a chance to review the quality of the work being done. The jury's feedback, by the way, this year, let me add this point, was that the projects are found more and more promising every year. And certainly this year more than ever. And the applications in particular are very well presented and structured. So it's good work being done by all. Thank you so much for that side of it also. Let me, in your presence, of course, thank our jury members for their hard work at reviewing the submissions and taking this assignment very seriously this summer once again. I'd like also to thank Business France and Arnaud Leretour, the US head, for their active role in the growing success of the MedStartups Awards. And a particular gratitude to Elsa Reeve, whom you've heard of earlier, for excellent work year-round, but including these days and today to make all the technical tricks and difficulties being erased to allow those awards to happen, basically, and this ceremony to happen without any glitches. So thank you, Elsa, for your great work. Lastly, I want also to extend our thanks to the Galien Foundation and its chairman, Bruno Cohen, who year after year help recognize, like nobody else, the scientific advances, innovation, and hard work of thousands of healthcare professionals, and not just in distinguishing now the best molecules of our times, but also in recognizing now the potential of young startups who, with their international partners, want to change the world. And on that vein, let me remind you that on Thursday of this week, October 29th, we will, for the first time, grant the Galien Best Digital Health Product Award. We're very excited to inaugurate this new award category, and we will reveal the inaugural winner at this session on Thursday at 6:30 p.m. So hopefully you can join us for that. But notwithstanding, again, thank you very much for the quality of the projects developed for this year. Congratulations to the winners, very well-deserved awards. It's an honor to being able to confer these distinctions to all of you. Thank you so much.